Wow. After an introduction like that, you've got to be asking, what on earth is this? And who is that guy who's in the video? That's certainly not Mr. Levesque. Well, let's start off with introductions. I'm Mr. Perkins. I'm the new Latin teacher here at Guerin Catholic. And I've got to say, I'm incredibly excited, more than you know, to be teaching Latin here. Now, I've taught Latin for 30 years in Missouri, in Texas, mostly here in my home state of Indiana. I've taught at the high school level, I've taught middle school, I've taught university level. And yes, I was Mr. Levesque's mentor teacher when he was doing his student teaching. And I can't tell you what an honor it is for me to follow Mr. Levesque here as he goes on to law school. Now you may be wondering, what are we going to be doing in second year Latin? Is he going to be teaching all kinds of new stuff? Am I going to even know what to do? Let me tell you right now, don't worry. See, everybody has slept over the summer. Everybody forgets stuff. Or you might happen to remember something about nouns, somebody else remembers something about verbs, and somebody else doesn't remember any of that grammar stuff, but they certainly remember the mythology. Everybody forgets different things, everybody remembers different things, and that's why at the beginning of second year, we spent some time reviewing. Now we'll review as we're going forward, but we're going to review certainly. One of the things I find neat about second year Latin is that we really finish the core of Latin grammar in second year Latin. We really finish the core of the language, which means we start reading our first authentic Roman authored literature this year. And we do that with the war writings of Julius Caesar. And let me tell you, this is some fun stuff. We get to mess around with the Roman army. You're going to see some really cool things here in the Latin room. And we even take a little journey to Greece. And not actually, of course, but academically. You see, any upper class, well-educated Roman would have known some Greek. So we're going to spend a little bit of time learning a little bit of Greek. And then we're going to look at some Greek stuff through Latin as well. Now, some of that may sound exciting, and some of you may still be feeling a little bit nervous. So I really want to make sure we get clear on how not to be nervous. The number one way not to be nervous is talk to me. Come by. I'm in room 720. You can come by before school. You can come by after school. See me between passing periods when I'm here, whatever. Message me in Canvas. I'll respond right away. And if you've got any kind of questions, ask them. I guarantee you, if you've got a question, somebody else probably has the same question as well. The other thing I love is when students will message me something or tell me something that they have read online or heard on the radio or seen on television about the ancient world. Maybe there's some new discovery. Some archaeological dig has unearthed something about the ancient world. I love that because every year that I've taught Latin, I've learned right along with the students. You see, I see education as a shared journey of discovery. And the way that works is when you're sharing things with me, just as I'm sharing things with you. Now let's say a quick word about Canvas, which of course you know how Canvas works. Let's just be clear. I try to keep our Canvas homepage as simple and neat and clean as possible. There's two things in particular, though, that I want to draw your attention to. The first is the calendar. And this is right on our homepage. I've got an instruction about this. You'll see this. But the calendar is where you're going to find everything you need for daily class. It's got everything we do in class each day. It's got any homeworks, tests, quizzes. All of that is on the Canvas calendar. That's where you want to go for your daily work. And then we've also got some nice resources that I've put together that I've used elsewhere, some links to some really helpful websites that I think are going to help you as well. So I've got to tell you, I'm looking forward to what we're going to do this year. We're going to certainly continue looking at biblical Latin as well as classical Latin, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm so excited to be able to do that with you guys and explore really some of our heritage, rich heritage in the Christian faith that has come to us through the Latin language. So a lot to look forward to this year. Again, the adventure continues. I look forward to seeing you soon.